The Jack Kevorkian trial starts with the issue at hand, how from 1990 and 1998, Jack Kevorkian assisted in the deaths of 133 terminally ill patients. All of these patients took the final step in their suicides. Kevorkian would attach the individual to a euthanasia device, and the patient would push the buttons that would release the gas or drugs that would kill them. However, one patient with ALS named Thomas U.K. could not push the button, so Kevorkian himself performed the lethal injection. Kevorkian dared the authorities to stop him, and he was charged with murder, because he single-handedly injected the drugs, not the patient. The Michigan jury found him guilty of second-degree homicide. He was sentenced to 10 to 25 years in prison. In 1998, Operation Desert Fox was called a success after the 4-day bombing campaign on Iraqi targets. These attacks were done because of Iraq's failure to comply with the United Nations Security Council resolutions, as well as their interference with the United Nations Special Commission's inspectors. Though these strikes were strongly opposed both at home and abroad based on today's poll, Clinton's goal for the attacks was to degrade Iraq's ability to use weapons of mass destruction, but not to eliminate them. By the end of the fourth night, most of the targets were either damaged or destroyed, and the operation was deemed a success. Clinton's scandals. The first scandal was involving Monica Lewinsky.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
The Lewinsky scandal was first revealed on January 17, 1998. Despite Clinton's constant denial, the story had legs, causing Clinton to address the nation on January 26, 1998. During a White House press conference, he denied the Lewinsky scandal forcefully. Waving his forefinger at reporters, he stated, "I want to say one thing to American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Miss Lewinsky, I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people." It all started with a little real estate deal 20 years ago. In 1978, then Arkansas Attorney General Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary joined a partnership with James and Susan McGowell to buy 220 acres of riverfront land and form the Whitewater Development Corporation. The goal was to sell lots for vacation homes, but the partnership did poorly and finally dissolved in 1992, leaving the Clintons reporting a net loss of more than $40,000. James McDowell also owned a saving and loan association for which Hillary Clinton did legal work. Due in part to a series of fraudulent loans, McDowell's Madison Saving and Loan was one of many thrifts that went bust at a taxpayer expense in the night of Bill Clinton. Due to the undercover of these scandals, 7 longtime employees in the office were abruptly fired and replaced with friends of the Clintons from Arkansas. The FBI then investigated the fired employees, leading to allegations that investigation was being conducted under pressure from the White House solely to justify the firings. In July, a personal tragedy for the Clintons occurred as Vince Foster, deputy White House counsel and long-life friend of the president, was found shot and dead in a park just outside Washington from an apparent suicide. It had been recently revealed that federal investigators had been denied access to Foster's White House office, but that Clinton aides had entered the office within hours of Foster's death. Speculation arose in the media that documents related to the Whitewater Development Corporation might have been removed from the office. A month before his death, Foster had filed 3 years of delinquent Whitewater Corporation tax returns. The Whitewater controversy would eventually spark a federal investigation of President Clinton and the First Lady that, through a strange and remarkable series of political maneuvering and personal failings, would ultimately lead to the first ever impeachment of an elected president. His first account was based on perjury before independent counsel Ken Starr's grand jury. In his conduct while President of the United States, William Jefferson Clinton, in violation of his constitutional oath faithfully to execute the office of President of the United States, has willfully corrupted and manipulated the judicial process of the United States for his personal gain and exoneration, impeding the administration of justice. The second account was perjury based on the Paula Jones civil case. In his conduct while President of the United States, William Jefferson Clinton has willfully corrupted and manipulated the judicial process of the United States for his personal gain and exoneration, impeding the administration of justice.
The jurisdiction on the Clinton impeachment was released during his administration. One of these accused crimes was obstruction of justice related to the Jones case. Quoting from the trial, "In his conduct while President of the United States, William Jefferson Clinton, in violation of his constitutional oath, faithfully to execute the office of President of the United States, and in violation of his constitutional duty to take care that the laws will be faithfully executed, has prevented, obstructed, and impeded the administration of justice, and has to that end engaged personally and through his subordinates and agents in a course of conduct or scheme designed to delay, impede, cover up, or conceal the existence of evidence and testimony." The war in Kosovo was between the Yugoslav police forces, Yugoslav paramilitaries, and the Yugoslav military, and the Kosovo Albanian rebel guerrillas. President Clinton sent much American troops. Though this decision is controversial, Congress, led by McCain and others, eventually were convinced and agreed with Clinton. NATO won by a landslide.
Imposed sanctions sought to destroy Serbian economy, and Milosevic agreed to a peace plan during talks at an air base in Dayton, Ohio. He had been attempting to rebuild his image after he, the president of Serbia, was set in 2001 to stand trial for his actions during the civil war that occurred in Yugoslavia during the 1990s. Foreign policy on his campaign trail, President Clinton called for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization to extend full membership to a first group of former Soviet bloc nations by the spring of 1999, which is also the 50th anniversary of the Western military.
10 minutes. I'm Alex Smith. Tune in next week for the Bush administration.